Hello and welcome back to Diablo 3. With a small amount of cajoling, we've managed to persuade my brother to play on Torment 3. Yay! So we're not faffing around doing pointless stuff on Torment 1. Hurrah! The plus side for us, obviously, is this is where we were at the end of our last stream. So this is ideal for us. We're still collecting legendary gems. We have Bane of the Stricken we still need. And of course, we haven't had any of Aken's armor set, which we desperately want. Gear Falcon's foot is also still missing, so that's also probably our most important upgrade still to come, and most rings that we haven't yet found. Yeah, all of that. So plenty more still to do. Give us a second, and we shall get the game started.
All right, well, back in with a regular Nephilim Rift, I guess.
Yeah, let's just keep rifting.
I wish you luck, hero.
On the repellent. Yeah, I don't have Nemesis braces on anymore.
Not yet.
Things to loot.
Akarat be praised.
Congratulations on your level.
Thanks.
This will be a good battle.
Right, that's about to run out. Let's push on.
Both of us just horse past it.
Not ready yet.
Well, I ran past, but yeah.
Oh, sorry. That was your face, not your horse's.
Oh! Oh! Oh, sick burns! Sick burns! It starts!
For those that don't know us, that's extra funny because we're identical twins.
Yeah, it's like your mum jokes. They never get old. Ooh, a set thing.
Unlike your mum.
Ooh, it's a set flail.
Steed charge thing.
Oh yeah, flail of the charger.
Give that to me. I've got the other one.
No. Unless you're like actually going to use it.
Not at the moment, but eventually maybe for laughing around.
No. No, if it's just for maybe one day in the future, then I'll hold on to it, thanks. Ooh, more goblins. Ah, it's only gem goblins.
Not ready yet. My wrath is low.
I would have been faster, but he appeared when I had no wrath.
Yeah, when everything's on cooldown, it's always a bit trickier, isn't it?
Like, hold on a minute. I need to get some really, really angry thoughts in my head. Come on.
Oh, but he's just a sweet little goblin.
No, he's probably stolen those gems. Stealing makes me angry.
Does it? Does it really? What does his little cutie face make you? No.
Stealing fills me with a desire for vengeance.
No, no, no. Why are you even thinking about my old demon hunter?
Stealing makes me wrathful.
Wrong button. I may have accidentally jumped up in the sky. I have to say, having the wrath cost for Blessed Hammer mostly coming back is pretty damn cool.
You just lost interest in the blue pack that you were fighting, yeah?
I spotted a yellow oppressor. Also, I thought they were all dead.
Yellow presser.
But because I work better against like big groups, I'm happy to move on and, you know, focus my fire by spreading it out. It makes sense in a way.
By the light began.
What follower are you using this season?
Templar, but I've not done anything with the Crusader yet. to actually have him out and about.
Yeah, I've gone for the Enchantress for like the first time ever. It's very interesting how different it plays.
Yeah, I was thinking of doing the same for my Barbarian for the charm functionality, and then I found the Helm of Resonance. So I'm going around doing Threatening Shout anyway, and stuff is just fighting for me. It's very cool.
I guess you're resonating with the bad guys. Yeah.
It can even charm yellows and blues.
Your propaganda is resonating with them.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I think I just saw a wild tumbleweed.
Oh, a wild tumbleweed?
I enjoyed that.
Oh dear.
Wait, was that me jumping up into the sky and coming back down? Or...
Oh dear, oh dear. Right. So next time you jump up into the sky, look higher because that's where the joke is.
Huh? Haha! Nothing goes over my head. I'm too fast, I would catch it.
Is that Drax?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Rift Guardian is here.
Here, let me bring you some guys. Oh, he buggered off. Slash died.
Yeah. Nice thought, but...
Where's he
Come
going?
back here!
Sorted. Nice.
Hey. And congratulations on reaching Garrigan 84.
Thanks.
I am returning to town.
Still trying to use me as a blocker and not figuring out that I don't fall for that.
Well, no, it was just the positioning. It was terrible because they were closer to me. Right, let's salvage this up.
Ah,
Hello.
you might want that. I'll swap you.
That is quite nice. But what would you swap for?
Gear Falcon's foot.
No, because that actually
Obviously.
that would fix me onto being Thor, and I want to be Cap.
Ah, but you're more like Falcon. What with being
No.
up in the sky so much?
No.
And being slightly slower than Cap and slightly weaker than Cap, and yeah.
Still an Avenger. Still an Avenger.
Yes, that's right.
Alright, that can go down there.
See you soon.
Yeah, it would be a fair trade, but I want to actually build towards the Captain America build.
Obviously.
Do you want to do a Greater Rift?
Yeah, give me 2 seconds. I just want
Sure
to
thing.
think about re-rolling off the movement speed on these Lakuni Prowlers into something a bit more useful. So what could I do? Fire skills do damage. That could be okay. Or maybe crit hit. No, that's okay. Let's see what options there are. Can I even re-roll it? Not sure. Movement speed, yes, can. So physical fire skills or vitality. Yeah, let's see if I can get fire skills. That'd be best for me.
Yeah.
1% extra movement speed. Great.
Variety is the spice of life, but
Vitality, I suppose, is technically better. Life per hit might be more actually useful.
still can't believe I'm using a Necromancer Cord of the Sherma. Oh, and hilariously, while running my Barbarian earlier, I found an elusive ring.
Isn't that a Hawkeye?
Demon Hunter item.
Yeah.
Yeah. You alright, Amos? You just sneezing all over my arm.
This really does not want to give me fire. bonus. It's given me just about every other bonus. It's now costing almost $1 million to reroll each thing.
Ouch. That's quite a lot of money.
One more and then I'm out of... Damn. Fine. Life per hit it is. Okay, ready whenever you are.
Okay.
Brave the rifts, and you will be well rewarded.
Yeah, Cam's rebuttal would allow you to double charge your hammers in crowds.
There's a limit of 10. Oh,
Idiots.
sorry. But yeah, there's a limit of 10 that it
there?
can be affected by.
Well, then it'll also work in tiny crowds. Small gatherings.
Like chaff before the wind.
Dud, dud, dud. Are you alright? I see your health
Oh yeah,
dropping.
no, that's fine. That's just because I didn't pop anything. And there was damn arcane beams.
Yeah, I came to save you. I succeeded in my mission and now I've gone back to where I came.
Where
That's
hence I came.
No, wherence.
Right, pushing on as well.
Had enough? Not ready yet.
How long does your falling sword hammer buff last?
Hang on. I'll need to check afterwards, but I think it's like 10 seconds. Yeah, 10 seconds.
Does it get recharged if you falling sword again?
Yet.
It might do, but
You've
if
never
I'm
been
falling
able to
swording
test.
again, I'm
Yeah.
not putting my hammers out.
I enjoy it.
Yeah, because falling sword takes like 2 seconds or so to come down, doesn't it?
1, 2, yeah, about that.
So you can throw out a few hammers and then do it again. Actually, Cam's rebuttal will probably work quite well with the Warhelm of Cassar and the phalanx on falling
Yeah.
sword land thing.
All the stuff that I'm finding that isn't to do with Captain America.
Not yet. By the light be damned.
Smack, 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 smack.
Not
Shield
Ooh,
pylon.
yeah, for you.
Power acclaimed, impervious to damage, except emotional.
Here, I put another shield on you for your emotional wounds. Killed him with fire. / hammers.
You've engaged a hungry torso.
I know! I mean, what can I say? It was easy to kill. I killed it with snacks.
There's me fighting returned executioners, and you're like, no, I'm just going to fight him from the waist up and the head down.
Yep. Don't care about the lower half.
power before Zakaroon.
Why did you jump on an empty spot?
I didn't, you bastard!
I enjoy
That seemed more worthwhile.
Alright, let's get some group hammers going. You get a hammer, you get a hammer. Everyone gets a hammer. What I'd be curious about is whether doing falling sword will... Ooh, power pylon up here. I'll just grab it. Because we don't care about the yellow mobs.
I suppose. Except the XP, but yeah, sure. Or like your buff for falling sword.
Yeah, again, so close to the end, not really caring that much.
Awesome.
So that's the
I
gem
got
of ease.
Bane of the Stricken. That's my last thing that I wanted.
I need to go back.
Fortune favors the bold.
Right, let's see if I can put a socket in Maximus. Ooh, I'd have to lose one of these, and they're all quite good, and it would cost bits, so let's not. Let's not.
No Forgotten Souls, so I can't actually put a socket in this. That's fine. I could just get rid of it and wear something else, though. Like the Wailing Host that I just found. That seems probably fine.
Yeah, Wailing Host is pretty good.
Where are you going? Oh, you've gone straight into another rift. Okay.
Well, I've opened it up. I'll just have a nose in and see what's going on inside the door. Kill barrels one by throwing hammers at them. You know, that kind of thing.
Actually, that's like 12% less damage by doing that. It's fine. It's kind of a good transition. Do for the moment.
I'm trying not to go too far into the rift.
Whatever. I'm here.
Hello!
Oh, you're slow.
Garrigan 68.
Not ready yet.
There's some things here for you.
What to land on?
Sure.
Oh, no, you killed a thing. Cool. There's a frenzy shrine here for you to open
On
up.
my way. I'll frenzy it.
Worth killing. Had enough.
Chink, 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 chink. Thud, 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 thud. Chink, chink, chink. Thud, 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 thud. Do you like the extra sound effects?
Dare I ask what they're supposed to represent?
Smite,
Other
smite,
than-
smite, shield, shield, smite, smite,
Okay.
smite. That's for the hard of hearing version.
Patience.
Yay, pick up all the junk because I have a problem.
Yep, got to get all the loot, even if you don't care about it. Crafting materials.
The crusade marches on.
Come on, give me something decent to fight. Yes, this will do. Woohoo! Yellow down.
Yeah, I still think you should give me Gear Falcon's Foot to use while you're not using it.
See, I'm still not certain that you're going to give it back, or we'll lose track of time.
It's not my fault if you let the contract expire, right?
So, no, is my answer.
I'll have to get my Ace Attorney on the case.
Make your peace quickly.
Come on, give me a nice cluster. This'll do.
Not yet.
Right, so I've been binging on Netflix shows a fair amount recently.
Okay.
There's one which I think you're really going to enjoy. I don't know how best to put this, so I'll just start at the start. Right, Sylvester Stallone hosts something that looks like a weird hybrid between Gladiators and American Ninja Warrior.
Okay.
That's the
Sounds
entire
cool.
That's the entire premise.
Is it fantasy or is it reality?
It's called Ultimate Beastmaster, and it's basically American Ninja Warrior, but with a better scoring system so that the viewers can be more entertained.
So it's more akin to wrestling than boxing?
It's nothing at all like wrestling. There's no fighting involved. It's like American Ninja Warrior, or Ninja Warrior if you've not seen the American version. Giant, massive obstacle course of doom.
Okay, so it's just an obstacle course. Sorry, I thought there was combat involved.
No.
Oh, that sounds kind of cool.
Yeah, so it's called Ultimate Beastmaster. I say it's hosted by Sylvester Stallone. He introduced it. I was hoping he would be in more of it, but it was just in like the first 2 seconds worth. This is slightly disappointing. But he was immediately replaced by Terry Crews, so I kind of forgave them for that.
Not ready yet.
I saw the first episode today, thinking, well, I'd run out of White Rabbit Project, which I was a little disappointed by overall. And I was like, this is kind of like on the recommended list.
So
Read the
why
premise.
not check it out?
I read the premise, expecting from the title it to be something about like competitive animal taming. Yeah, because I'm thinking.
No, you only put your head halfway into the lion's mouth.
Yeah, so I'm thinking, oh, Netflix really knows me with my fetish for competitive animal taming, and it's found a show just for me. 87% match. This is bound to be it. And then I was like, oh wait, no, it sounds like this other show that I quite like. Except like one flaw I think with Ninja Warrior is that from a viewer's perspective, sometimes everyone gets eliminated right at the start, like everyone, and then there's nothing else.
Yeah.
In this, it's like after the first round, everyone has a score based on how they performed through it, and then it's the top 5 people go through to the next round, and then it's cumulative scores. So how well they do in the next bit adds to their score, and then it's the top like 4 people go through, and then the top 2 go head to head in the finale. So it's better from a viewer's perspective,
but not as good from finding out who is the actual like ultimate.
I don't know, right? Some of these things are harder than I would say American Ninja Warrior stuff is.
Not yet.
So yeah, definitely check that out. And it's a Netflix original show, so it should be available in every language. In fact, one thing I really liked, and this is kind of what sold it to me, was in the first few seconds, it's all introduced.
It has Sylvester Stallone.
Well, other than that, it's all introduced as very similar to Eurovision. Each represented country has their own commentator booth with commentators in, and you get introduced to all of them. And I'm thinking, what is this, like the Eurovision of competitive obstacle courses? It's such a bizarre setup, but then like it really, really works. I mean, you're following, for us, the American commentators, and occasionally it cuts to the commentators from the other groups with subtitles where their own performers have done exceptionally well. So I imagine, like, in the German version, it's probably going to be mostly introduced by the German commentators, and then occasionally cutting to Terry Crews if he says something particularly amusing. But, so, yeah, I was watching the first episode, and I recognised one of the guys in it, because he's the competitive ice climbing champion of 2013, which I saw when it was broadcast live. And I was like, hang on a minute. This guy, right, has the most upper body strength of anyone I've ever seen. I don't know if you ever saw the 2013 World Olympics of the Ice Climbing Championship. It's quite a niche sport, I'll give you that.
No. I did see some ice climbing stuff where there were these guys climbing up an ice arena that was more like a motorcycle arena, and then they got part way up and then the ice started coming apart as they were climbing up the middle of it.
Yeah, that's basically it. I probably linked it to you because I love this guy. He's just like so good at what he does. So in the 2013 World Cup, they had this 90-foot wall which went into an overhang, which went into a steeper overhang, which then went onto suspended ice barrels from the ceiling, which had spotlights focused on them so they would melt. So if you didn't get up there enough,
in time,
yeah, you couldn't actually proceed. And he managed to get like 2/3 of the way across it before he just ran out of ice.
That's kind of funny. Right, let's salvage these up and salvage that. How am I doing for materials? 27 death threats. So I could try making another flail.
That is
That's
too
nice.
expensive.
Can I have it back?
Yeah, let's try it.
Do I have strong arm braces already? Don't think I do, so I shouldn't salvage them up. As sad as that makes me. I could salvage this up now, though. This Eternal Union, because I've got the other one. Gives me one chance to do a reroll of something if I really want. Yeah, are you alright? Did you just cut out?
No. I got Baleful Remnant.
Oh, nice.
More phallic stuff.
That's pretty cool. Maybe you could go for like Loki and go for Army of
Master of Illusion.
Yeah. That's kind of funny. Yeah, if you were doing a Loki build, you would probably have to be a wizard though.
Yeah,
Except he uses daggers, so.
Well, he also uses a staff.
Yeah, you're right. You should be an enchantress.
Right, let's give this to Shen.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm just working through what I want specifically here. Okay, let's put that Paragon point in, and we could go for another regular rift.
Yes. This is how I would like to play.
Greater Rift. Greater Rift up to maybe Torment 4? Halfway there. 18?
Wait, no, we could go for 19. I'd probably be fine with that.
Alright. I may run away.
Embrace your power, and you will survive.
I'm basically popping all my buffs every single time rather than saving them up now. But I should go slower and keep my runaways, you know?
Yeah. We're doing okay-ish on time, but without any
I enjoy
decent stacks.
There's something.
Oh, look, these are some Avengers.
So which one's the Fatso Avenger?
Oh, Shield Pylon will make it a fair bit easier. And obviously the Fatso Avenger is Hulk.
What? No.
I'm pushing on.
Ah, it's Iron Man in his anti-Hulk
Oh,
suit.
in his Hulk Buster.
Yeah. Not sure if there's anything worth it down here.
The crusade marches on.
20 seconds left on shield.
Patience.
This arsehole's just being in my...
Just in your way.
Yes.
Spiders! Cool. Well, I seem to be doing alright at the moment. It's not that
Can
way.
you still hear me when I do this? You couldn't hear that, could you?
No.
No, that's fine. I was just figuring out what my I used to have a push to mute set up in PUBG, but it's set up differently in every different game based on the key.
Yeah.
I can remember which one. So I've just been pushing keys at random and going, "Can you hear this?"
There is a pylon here for you to touch.
Okay. Awesome.
I love it when they die like that and they just spin and clatter to the ground.
Yeah, me too.
Like chaff before the wind.
Right, just a few seconds left of the conduit pylon.
Not ready yet.
You know, this has actually been not bad at all. Torment
Yeah.
4, considering.
I think we've been lucky with the life rolls on the mobs we've been coming up against. They've not been overly...
Yeah, no juggernauts either.
Enhanced.
Power pylon.
Yep, cool.
Also, hashtag no.
I'm coming. I'm coming.
By the light be damned.
So, what do you think your favourite Avenger is? And I suppose put this question out to everyone that's watching these videos as well.
Ooh. I do really like Iron Man. I think I can relate to a lot of his character traits. And I don't just mean being a dick and doing the wrong thing thinking it's the right thing.
Right, so his character traits. Alcoholic.
Narcissistic.
Womanizer.
No, not really a womanizer.
Genius inventor.
Philanthropist.
Yeah, no, definitely not. I haven't actually thought of an answer for myself yet. I'm going to put a bit. Oh yeah. Also, he's a billionaire, which also you're not. So
That's not really a character trait.
no, it's the genius inventor part that is his character trait.
I'm a genius inventor.
I think I really like Loki. Actually, even though he's not an
Loki's
Avenger,
not an Avenger.
Shush, he is totally an Avenger. I bet I can find a comic where he's in the Avengers.
Yes. Like, I can find a comic where Steve Rogers becomes the head of Hydra and wields Mjolnir. Because he believes that what he's doing is right, and therefore he is worthy.
Fair enough.
It might be the War Thor.
War Thor. Oh,
Yeah.
actually, no. My favourite Avenger is Thor when he was a pony.
My Little Sony? What?
Well, there's one point where Odin turns Thor into a woman, and another where Odin turns Thor into a horse. So if you can imagine those pretty flowing locks, basically still being pretty flowing locks.
That's hilarious.
I'm not sure if he was part of the Avengers at that point.
No, I mean there's various crossovers in various teams that would count. I mean, would you count the new Avengers or?
Yeah, sure. Anything that has the word Avengers in it.
Oh my God, Creed's Flame, go away.
I need to go back.
I'm going to turn this in, all right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Blessings of the light.
Good, because
What
I
is
had
that?
already started the turn in and it was a bit close to you saying no there.
Well, it wouldn't let you if I hadn't retrieved all the gem levels.
Yes.
Right, Creed's Flame. You know what? I'll hold on to it so I've got it to potentially cube if I run
Actually,
out
that's
of other
better.
things to cube. Right, Kadala, give me some bracers, please. Someday, perhaps, when I'm rich, but not today.
Yeah, I suppose I'll ask her for braces as well.
You could use a new item.
Bracers! No.
Perhaps, when I'm rich.
And Enforcer can go down here. Now, that's a ranked one, that's a ranked one, so these can go down the bottom. And the rest don't have any limits.
Okay, well,
Right, so-
rather than diving into another rift, I think this is probably a good point for us to call an end to this episode. Keep it a little bit shorter than usual, but still a considerable length, I think. So thank you very much for watching, everyone. I hope you've enjoyed this as much as we have and will be joining us for the next. Remember to like these videos if you like them and subscribe to our channels if you've not already. And we shall see you next time for some more Diablo 3.